Welcome YouTube fam to another episode on Deep Dive with D-Pad. We have our host, Unati, behind the scenes. Say hello.
Hello everyone.
Thank you so much for doing this again. First episode was a success. You guys got to know a little bit more of my personal life. So we felt like it's time for round two. So what have you got, Unati?
So today we decided that instead of our home, we're gonna try something a little bit different. We're on a trail, or rather in a park close to our home. It's the first time we've been here and we are absolutely in love so far. It's so nice. There's this beautiful bridge and there's a stream right under, and there's lots of mountain bikers down at the back. But we'll kind of get right into this. What I decided today is to do a YouTube challenge. So what I found online is 50 questions you've never been asked before, and we'll jump right in.
Let's do it.
So the first question I'll ask you is, what is your favorite candle scent?
Candle scents, huh? I know you get lots of different scents for our home. I think I like the, what's that one called?
Which one?
Your favorite?
Oh,
jasmine.
jasmine.
Jasmine, yes.
Jasmine.
I think jasmine's perfect. It gives the perfect kind of peace and it's a perfect smell. It makes our whole room and everything smell really nice. I think jasmine for candles.
Jasmine for candles, hey?
Yes.
And that's true. Just like Deepat said, I've bought lots of candles and I love using them as decorative pieces as well, but recently I've come into some information that they're not very good for you. They're not good for our health, so we really haven't been burning many. We've kind of moved more towards oils, but we use the same thing. We use, jasmine oil or peppermint oil, and we kind of use that in our diffuser. Now let me know if you guys know anything about that, because I haven't researched into if diffusers are healthier.
Yeah, because now we have a whole bunch of candles just sitting there.
Yeah.
without any use. Yeah, because I know I felt that, every time we do light them, after a couple minutes or maybe 5-10 minutes, the whole room has that overwhelming smell and scent. And it's almost unbearable.
Yeah.
I believe the articles.
Yeah, it smells great, but it's a little bit hard on the nose and the lungs. So the second question is, what female celebrity do you wish was your sister?
That's kind of odd question. I'm an only child, so I don't want siblings.
Oh my goodness, you guys, this is an argument we have all the time. I'm like, no, don't you ever wish you had another sibling? I have me and my younger brother, and I can't imagine life any other way. Even for us to have kids, I at least want to have two. I just can't imagine being an only child.
I've seen the two of you fight, so
yeah.
I've seen the other side of it. But I think Mila Kunis. I love her acting, and I like her. I don't know if about as a sister, but just to get to know a celebrity, Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis. I know, and Mila Kunis is awesome. I don't know if a lot of you guys have seen the 70s show. I absolutely have been in love with Mila Kunis ever since then.
We're going to see her in May.
I know.
We're going to a conference in the States, and she's one of the speakers. So first time real life we're going to get to see Mila. We're looking forward to it.
I know, we're super excited. We walked a little bit further into the park and just look at these beautiful trees. Every time we do something like this, it makes me so thankful that we're in a country like Canada. Our national parks are amongst the best in the world, and having a place like this so close to home, it's literally less than 10 minutes close to home, and we've never known about it, is one of the best things about Canada. It's very close to the site Deepad's working at right now too, and it's definitely a place we'll be coming to more often.
Sure. Imagine having these trees like in our backyard.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
I know. That's one of the biggest things that makes me so jealous of Alex and Melissa's site. They're gorgeous trees they have. I love them.
We're trying to get a bit more into hiking, we always enjoy it when we go on hikes, but we don't go on them as often as we would like.
I know.
We're a bit on the lazier side, but the goal this summer is to go out for more hikes, and we're already talking about getting new hiking gear because I'm in my construction gear, which is
Yeah.
not the best.
No, and I have my wonderful Adidas shoes, and as you see, we both have jeans on. So
So this was a first visit for this summer, but we'll be in better gear moving forward.
for sure.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna jump into the next question. I'm a little bit scared about this one,
Ooh.
but the question is, do you know a hoarder?
Oh, jeez. You should be scared about this one, because the biggest hoarder I know is my wife and my mom.
Yep.
They just can't seem to let go anything. You know, they are sentimentally attached with everything that comes into our home, starting from maybe forks all the way to big things like furniture. And I think they just want to keep everything forever. So I think the biggest hoarders, definitely, I think you and mom.
For sure. And you know what I think it is? Just like he said, we attach a lot of emotion to objects. Most recently, we actually finally got a new couch. So we've moved into a new home. We've been in our home for 5 years,
Yeah.
and we have had the same couch in that home that we had at D-Pad and his parents' old place before we got married. We just, you know what? We weren't able to get rid of the couch. We've gotten new furniture downstairs, but we had that couch for some time.
15 years we had it, and finally, even the day we were getting our new furniture delivered, that company was willing to take all that old furniture for free, and we were hesitant even giving it away. And yeah, that kind of tells you our family's huge hoarders. But I'm different.
He is different. He's very easy to get rid of stuff, and which is good because it keeps our home
Keeps it
clean
balanced.
and it keeps us balanced. Or else, if it was up to me and mom, our house would be filled with lots of things and no room for people. I'll move on to the next one. That's, how old were you when you learned how to ride a bike?
Ooh. I actually don't recall this. I would imagine I was maybe 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah.
I used to be a crazy bike rider. Once I learned how to ride, I was a nuisance to everybody around me and for my family, because I would do tricks. I had one of those really cool bikes which had like the horn on it, and I would go like 40 kilometers per hour, like, stand up while the bike's moving, put my arms up. Not the safest of bike riders. I actually fractured my elbow
Oh my goodness.
while I was riding my bike. So yeah, I think I learned it probably around 5 years of age, but I was definitely a nightmare to my parents and everybody around me.
See, in that sense, me and Deepat are very different. Hey, you were very wild. You were a very boy's boy.
Yeah.
And I think I was a very girl's girl. I was very typical. I was very calm. Oh my goodness. What is that? I want to say a woodpecker, but I'm probably wrong. I didn't catch it. Let us know. That's probably something we want to do too, bird watching.
Bird watching, yeah. I
Yeah.
did that once. Back
Hey.
when I was a kid.
With-
I went with an aunt who is a professional bird watcher. She just taught us a couple tricks.
Yeah. Well, with the bikes, what I was talking about is I have always been such a careful kid. You've broken quite some bones.
Yes.
I am the opposite. Knock on wood while we're close to it. I have not broken any bones.
Yeah, and I think I believe in falling and learning.
For
So
sure.
I think when we have kids, they're gonna learn the hard way. Some things.
And you know what? I think that's the way to go. Because if we go to riding bikes, you guys, I hadn't learned until I want to say maybe like 4 years ago, right?
Yeah.
It's a basic life skill, and me and my parents tried to teach me when I was younger, and I was traumatized. I guess I must have fallen over and never had a chance to do it, and didn't learn until 4 years ago.
Never too late. You're in good hands.
That's true. Ooh, what's the worst grade you got on a test?
Oh, I failed many tests, many exams, many courses, many subjects I failed. Definitely not the perfect student. I was never a studious kid. For some reason, schooling was always difficult for me. I was good at math. Everything related to math I was good at. Anything else, I had a really hard time. But here here I am.
And you know what, you guys, he's being so humble when he says I'm good at math. It's unbelievable. We had a couple of high school courses together. We did summer school together, and without even trying, he was in the high 90s. And here I am, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm really happy with my 75. And here he is with his 90s. He is so brilliant with math.
Well, while you say that, we have our own skills. Math was mine and English was yours.
It was.
I couldn't get a passing mark in English. I think my highest was 49, maybe 51, but just barely.
Yeah.
So we have our skills. You're good at other things.
What language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in?
I said in a previous video, I know Hindi, Gujarati, and English. I'm pretty fluent in that already. But I think if there was a language out of those three, it would either be French or Spanish. And I think I'm leaning towards Spanish. I love Spanish. It's so sweet, so nicely spoken. It feels like they're always happy.
Yeah.
I like Spanish. I think Spanish would be it.
Spanish, I know, and their music is so beautiful too. Because we have a lot of trades, right, that are Mexican. I guess that's different from Spanish, but and they're always playing Mexican music.
Yeah, they speak Spanish.
Right, and yes, and they play Mexican music on site as well, which is it's just so wonderful. I love going to site when we have our framers that are Mexican.
It's a party when they're on site.
I know. My language, I think I have two languages too. I would say French and Arabic. I think both of those are languages that I want to learn. If I was leaning to one, I would say French, just because. You guys, I feel like I will say this again and again, but I feel like I'm such a patriotic person and I love Canada, and just knowing French would make me the happiest.
The perfect Canadian.
I would love it. I would love it.
You can run for the office.
Oh, I would love that.
All right, YouTube fam, so we're now going to continue on with this trail. It is getting close to sunset time and getting chillier. It's still only April. We're lucky to be out here on a trail doing some hikes. But our plan is to be more prepared in the future and come on longer hikes, not with ice caps, but come with a water bottle instead. And maybe even buy bicycles for both of us and come on bike on what is it called? Bike trails? On bike trails. See, I don't even know the terminology, but our plan is to be more active this summer. Let me know in the comments below if you've enjoyed this kind of video. Ask me any other questions that we can include in the future videos. And as always, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment below with some feedback if you saw a thing or two that I can improve on, or if I missed something that you want me to cover next time. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more regular content. This is just the beginning. Thank you.